Hi, this is Axel Woolley Pan, and you're watching CMS TV.
All right. I got a article that was sent here to us from Dave Thornton.
Okay.
He thought we would enjoy this.
Okay.
The double life of a 65-year-old rocker. Heavy metal with a side of ham.
Oh, I can't imagine why this got sent to us.
Rob Weir, clad in tight jeans and covered in sweat, leads a double life. On a recent night at London Club, he launched into a guitar solo like a 1980s British rock hero, aiming the neck of his guitar at the loving crowd, throwing back his head, and pretending to unleash a hail of bullets at 200 fans who recall the era when he strutted the big stage. Days later, Weir was dressed in a waistcoat, tartan tie, and serving tea and ham on ciabatta sandwiches to passengers on the 1343 train from Newcastle to Edinburgh. Weir, 65 years old, is the longtime lead guitarist of the heavy metal band Tygers of Pan Tang.
Oh, all right.
Known for such high decibel songs as Crazy Nights, Hellbound, and Rock and Roll Man. For the past 20 years, he has also been a train steward. It's not very rock and roll, but it's a pretty concrete way to make a living, he said with a great pension. The Tiger tune, Only the Brave, has streamed 6.5 million times on Spotify. That sounds like a lot, but every million streams brings in only 400 or basically American $510 for the 5 band members.
You want to give him a stream and give it a little listen?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, let's.
Only the Brave, the Tygers of Pan Tang.
Oh, here we go. Got an official video for this one. Now he's the what? The singer?
He's a guitarist.
Okay. Not bad.
Yep.
I like that kind of.
It's the guy in the red jacket there.
Yeah. Well, good on him. Working the train.
Yeah. He's a steward.
Playing some guitar, working on the train.
Right.
Why do I think that every Tygers of Pan Tang tour is on the train?
Let me see here. Let's see. Let's see, only brave. So every million streams only gives them $510.
Wow.
One of the fans at the London show, many appearing to be in their 50s and 60s, said he was surprised to learn that offstage Weir cooks up barbecue pork and rice and to serve first-class passengers. It's sad that they never made it real big, said Nick Parrott, 56-year-old bank worker, but they're big in my eyes. In the band's heyday, Weir recalled the Tygers playing to more than 70,000 rock fans at the Reading Rock Festival in 1980. 1982, the Tygers made the Love Potion #9, broke into the UK Top 40 single chart. The band had 3 albums in Britain's Top 40 chart in the early 80s, including their Wildcat record. Gloria Gaynor and David Bowie were ahead of us, Weir said of the band's hit album, and Michael Jackson just behind. While playing the festival circuit these days, Weir is always surprised to learn how many rock musicians, some from their bigger bands than the Tygers, have second jobs as cabinet makers, tattoo artists, and other gigs. Crikey, I thought you had a fortune stashed away, he recalls thinking, but they clearly are in the same boat as me. A handful of famous musicians can afford to retire in their villas and their yachts with the occasional reunion tour. Some stars pursue their interest in second careers. Cindy Birdsong quit the famed 1960s Motown group The Supremes to be a nurse. Dan Spitz, the former lead guitarist of American metal band Anthrax, now makes boutique watches. Terminator X of rap band Public Enemy briefly ran an emu farm in South Carolina.
Really?
Yeah, that's what it says. Spitz is also the go-to guy for metalheads looking to keep good time. I'm one of the few they trust, he said. Lesser-known stars leave behind the music careers to pay the bills. Ailadin Lennon, the bassist of 1990s Scottish indie rock band Sons and Daughters, had her financial epiphany in 2008. She was pregnant, waiting to order pizza at the South by Southwest Festival in Austin, Texas, when she realized the band had likely hit its peak, far short of the rock star riches. I really need to do something else more realistic, she recalled thinking. She quit music 2 years later. Now she happily bakes and serves pizza, some topped with lobster, others with fennel and pork sausage, at a takeout joint called Ollie Loves Pizza on the remote Scottish island of Iona. Her former partner, the lead singer of Idlewild, an even bigger indie band, sometimes helps out treating customers to service by indie rock royalty. Weir's record royalties and tour income from Tygers were never enough to retire on. The winners take all. Economics of music streaming leaves only live performances for small acts to make money. One problem has been that many smaller UK concert venues closed during the pandemic. To make ends meet, Weir also sells chips and sandwiches from a kiosk on the train line from London to Edinburgh. We do a variety of meal deals with hot drinks and cakes for hot sandwiches, Chris for hot chocolate or hot drinks or cold soft drinks, Weir said. We spread good cheer on stage at the counter. Weir's secret isn't that he serves food on the train, it's that he likes doing it. Around 2 or 3 times a week, Weir is recognized by fans. Once in a while, he serves a customer who is wearing a Tigers t-shirt and has no idea Weir is the musician playing the band.
First of all, that's not true. That's not true. How many, dude, you've been to how many concerts in your life?
Many.
In your life, have you seen a Tygers of Pan Tang t-shirt?
Maybe one.
Maybe one. People are not just casually wearing the Tygers of Pan Tang t-shirt.
He's over in England, though, so it might be different over there. There still might be those hardcore fans over there. You know what I mean?
Think?
Maybe. It's another one of those bands. They didn't catch fire here in the U.S., but they probably do pretty well over there.
You say so. I don't know.
It's kind of like Manowar, you know?
Yeah, it could be.
Manowar isn't huge here. I mean, we know of them. We know who they are. We know some of their songs, but over there, huge.
Yeah. Somehow I'm not thinking Tiger. I'm thinking Tygers of Pan Tang is a club band everywhere.
Yeah, probably.
Like Thunder. Good point there, dude, bro.
Yep. See here. Weir doesn't reveal his other life. I say nice t-shirt and leave it at that, he said. He's sometimes surprised by the various fans after playing a recent gig with the Tigers. One of them recognized him. Aren't you the guy who sells tea and sandwiches on the train from London?
Boy, that's not embarrassing, right?
It's like, oh, yeah, that's me. Yep, that's what I do. Well, it's just like when we were interviewing Nicholas.
Oh, yeah, and he's working at Home Depot or whatever.
Yeah, he was working at like Ace Hardware or some shit like that.
Right.
You know, that's what they do. You know. Well, look at our friend Nader the Priest.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he was going to school and became a hairdresser for a while.
Yeah.
You know, he went to who's the who
he was with the Stones.
Well, I know, but no, he was doing CD-ROM stuff with the Stones.
Yeah.
But when he went to school to do the hair stuff, he was hoping to get into the movie industry and be like one of the stylists.
Okay, yeah.
That worked like on a movie set or something.
Right.
You know, but he just didn't have the passion for that, you know.
Sure. Whatever happened to Nader? What's he doing now?
He's, you know, I see his posts and stuff. I guess he played like a couple of London shows.
Okay.
You know, not long ago. And, you know, I text him periodically. He never answers my texts. He reads them because I get the read thing, but he never responds. That's weird. But he lives down in Baja, Mexico, right there at the border.
Right.
Yeah, he was living in Vegas there for a while, and then he moved down there. So I don't know.
Well, maybe he's another one that's not allowed to speak to us anymore.
I don't know. I mean, is he still with his chick Mona?
I haven't seen Mona online in years.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't know what they're doing.
So yeah, but I know that he, you know, was out there playing, you know, just a sporadic show or two under the London name.
Okay.
I know he played at NAMM this past year. He was back in January.
Dude, we're just gonna have to reach out and get him on.
Yeah. It's like, what are you doing with yourself?
It's been way too long since he's been on.
Yep. I agree. But yeah, it's just one of them things, man. You gotta pay the bills.
Yeah, gotta make the cake.
Yep, exactly. So let's see here if I have anything else on the list here, things to cover. But yeah, there's somebody serving tea and crumpets. Let me see here. Oh, here's something. This isn't really music related.
Okay.
But I just wanted to find out, you know, we might as well just roll and end the show.
Too late now. We're in.
I know. But here's something, you being a tech guy, and tell me if you know about this, because when I read this, I was just like, what?
Okay.
So during the pandemic, when people were working at home, the powers that be of the companies that these people work for, they had to try to figure out a way to keep track of their employees as to whether they were actually working at home or not.
Sure.
And a lot of them had like remote access into the company's server.
Sure.
You know, so they could get access to their desktop at the office, but they were working from home, supposedly.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard, or did you ever hear of a thing called a mouse jiggler?
Not only am I aware of it, I've used it.
Really?
Yes, I have.
Well, tell me your story.
This is 20 years ago.
This was something
maybe even more
around that long.
Yeah, maybe even more than 20 years ago.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I could tell you the exact what I was using it for.
All right. Well,
do you remember when there was free internet companies, but you would sign up with them and you would get internet for free. And but they had a thing that would pay you X amount of money for any time that you left their thing on your screen. It would be like a pop-up screen. It would change ads throughout the day, and it was just on the bottom of your screen. And anytime your computer went dormant for a little while, it would stop running the meter.
Okay.
So way back when we installed the mouse jiggler software, and what it would do is you would set it and you would tell it to move a path. So you would set it and you would move your mouse, like you would tell it to record more or less.
Okay.
You would tell it to move your mouse. You'd go up to somewhere that it could click without it being a problem, and then move back down, and then click again, then move back up and click again. And then you would let it. What I used to do was I would be the last one out of the office, and I would set it on everybody's computers.
Okay.
Overnight.
All right.
And then everybody's computers would run this shit overnight. And then I would get, I was making like $250 a month doing it.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. I'm well aware of the mouse jiggler software.
All right. Yes. I'd never heard of it before.
Oh, yeah.
Well, anyway, apparently, the mouse jiggler people, they got caught up with.
Okay.
Wells Fargo fired more than a dozen employees last month after investigating claims that they were faking work.
Sure.
The staffers, all in the firm's wealth and investment management unit, were discharged after review of allegations involving simulation of keyboard activity, creating impression of active work.
Right.
According to disclosures filed with the Financial Industry Regulatory Authority. Wells Fargo holds employees to the highest standard and does not tolerate unethical behavior, a spokesperson said. Devices and software to imitate employee activities, sometimes known as mouse movers or mouse jigglers, took off during the pandemic spurred work from home era, with people swapping tips for using them on social media sites, Reddit and TikTok. Such gadgets were available on Amazon for less than $20. It's unclear from the disclosures whether the employees Wells Fargo fired were allegedly faking active work from home. The finance industry was among the most aggressive in ordering workers back to the office as the pandemic waned, though Wells Fargo waited longer than their rivals JP Morgan, Chase, Goldman Sachs Group. San Francisco-based Wells Fargo started requiring employees to return to the office under the hybrid flexible model in early of 2022. The bank now expects most staffers to be in the office at least 3 days a week, while members of the management committee are in 4 days, and many employees, such as branch workers, are in 5 days. The nation's fourth largest lender has sought to grow in wealth management under their chief officer, blah, blah, blah. The unit was hit particularly hard by a series of scandals that erupted in 2016, sending advisors fleeing by the thousands, taking lucrative clients with them. The recent firings have echoes of other episodes at Wells Fargo from 2018, when the firm investigated employees in its investment bank for allegedly violations of its expense policy after they tried to get the company to pay for ineligible evening meals. So they were using the mouse jigglers.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I remember them well, and not going to confirm or deny that I helped a couple people during the pandemic to maybe use that kind of software.
Really? All right.
Because I obviously didn't need to use it, but I'm very well aware of it.
All right. Well, here's a sort of a music related story, and I'm going to send this over to you because there's some photos on here that'll just make you go.
All right.
You'll look at the photos and you're just like, yuck.
Okay.
Hang on a minute. Excuse me.
Oh my goodness. Are you dying over there?
Yeah, just
You sound like me.
gotten the allergies kicking up.
That's fun.
Yeah. Chris Aiken. Here it is. Send this. All right. You know who the rapper, I guess, Chris Brown.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. The guy that beat up Rihanna. Rihanna,
right. Well, Chris Brown is making some bank outside of his concerts. Is making some bank outside of his concert performances by doing meet and greets. Chris Brown's meet and greets have become epic events within themselves, dating back to his One of Them Ones tour with Lil Baby in 2022. Although the fan encounters have been around forever, Breezy rejuvenated the pricey concert add-on when he showed that it's okay to get up and personal with people who've contributed to your success. Past photos have shown the R&B heartthrob bending fans over, picking them up, and even kissing them on the cheek. With his most recent fan meeting for his 11/11 tour, Breezy has gone viral again, as this time photos have emerged of him grabbing a few fans' booties with both hands. Chris Brown at the meet and greet last night for his concert, fans pay $1,111 for the experience, and it's currently sold out in 36 cities. So
that is horrendous.
These women are paying over $1,000 to meet Chris Brown so he can reach around and grab their fat asses.
That is horrible. I don't blame him. No,
I don't blame him.
I would do that all day long
for the money. Yeah, sure. At $1,000 a clip.
Fuck yeah. I'd finger bang him for $500 a clip.
On Thursday, June 6th, the Call Me Everyday crooner kicked off his tour in Detroit with guests Arya Starr and Mooney Long in promotion of his 11th studio album. Following the show, fans met with him to flick it up and pose however he allowed. In the past, meet and greet tickets for CB have cost about $1,000, separate from the regular concert ticket prices. This time, VIP packages have been priced up to around $1,111. A call back to the album title.
What do you think? Hold on. What do you think he would charge to actually fuck him? Serious number. 50 grand?
Yeah, that's taking your life in your hands.
Well, you could condom it.
Yeah, I get it, but 50 grand. Yeah, I'd be like Gene Simmons with his vault, but deliver it to your house.
All right, ladies, line up.
Right.
I'm going to stick it in and give you 3 pumps for 50 G's.
Right. According to Breezy's official website, the hefty price include 2 signed personal items, an 11/11 calendar, a tour gift, a VIP laminate, a signed 8x10 photo, early entry to the show, and of course a picture with the global icon. One woman who went viral with Brown in 2022 for her bent over photo revisited her man, where he made a video telling people not to hate on her. Don't be hating on her because I was grabbing that booty, he jokingly warned critics as she laughed along. On X, fans who didn't get a chance to purchase the meet and greet package shared their regret for missing out on the sold out opportunity. Chris Brown's meet and greet is $1,111, and I'm paying for it next time he goes on tour since they sold the fuck out, one fan wrote.
Wow. How many do you think he offers?
Well, let's see if 20 fans per stop.
So he makes an extra 20 grand.
Well, it's more than that. So it's 22,000.
22 grand.
Yeah.
To grab these fucking pigs' asses.
Yep.
Good on him. Smart business.
Yeah. The meet and greet.
Multiply that by 60 shows.
Yeah, well, it's 27 cities.
So 27 cities. That's what?
Double that then.
It's 27 times 20.
Well, it's almost 60,000.
No, it's more than that. He's making 20,000 a night.
Oh, I mean, it's like 600,000.
Yeah, $600,000 extra to grab these fat pigs. Good on him.
Yeah.
Smart. Not bad for a guy that's most famous for beating a chick. It's pretty good.
The meet and greet package is currently sold out for the entire 27 city trek, as it's only limited to 20 fans per city, though you can try to resell sites like Vivid, Seats, or SeatGeek. With that said, Chris Brown could rake in almost 800,000 for 36 show dates.
Nice. Good for him.
Yeah. So he'd make a chunk of change by grabbing a big old chunk of change.
I mean, I guess you got to do what you got to do to make your money. But
yeah, I guess.
Jesus Christ. I would. I wouldn't even think twice about that. Do you think he thought of it, or you think his management thought of it?
Hard to say.
You know what you need to do, bro? You just need to grab these fat fucking pigs' asses.
Yeah.
You'll make a fortune. And he's probably like, no fucking way. But I'll go ahead and do it. He probably said he would do it thinking no one would do it.
Yeah.
And then it was sold out every night. He was like, damn.
Well, it's just hard to believe how these people are able to pony up $1,000 or more to do that.
To get their ass grabbed.
Right.
Oh, good on him.
Yep. So one more story. I think this will probably round out the evening.
All right.
You're familiar, and I'm going to forward this over to you because there's a little video involved. But this made a ripple out there because, again, with the whole racism, everything's racist. This made a ripple out there. I haven't heard anything about it since, but the first week it was out there, people were having a shit fit, just like Bobby Blotzer. People have to jump on there and go, "You're racist. You're racist."
Right.
Well, we've talked about this before on the show. The traditional wife movement. They call it a trad wife.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's women who choose to stay at home and be a traditional wife.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this trad wife, who is a TikTok influencer, she got fired over using the dreaded N-word and did a soul search, and she said she could care less about the backlash.
And now she's fired, and I bet she cares now.
Well, she's making money at her thing, so she doesn't need the job.
Yeah.
Her influencer thing took off because of this.
Right.
You know, a white trad wife has been fired from her job after using the racial slur in a TikTok video, but has refused to walk back her. See, this is the part I don't get. Hate-filled comments.
Her hate speech.
It's always hate-filled.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
She doesn't say this with hate or venom. She just flippantly uses the word, but it wasn't directed at anyone or anything, but it's hate-filled.
If you say it and you're white, it's hate.
Is it hate-filled?
Yes. Hate.
But she refuses to walk back her hate-filled remarks, saying that she couldn't find a care. In the video, Lily Gaddis, whose TikTok account has since been taken down, said that everyone she knows that is married are with broke-ass niggas.
Oh, Jesus. Language, Neeley, please.
And she's just using that term as in people who are broke.
I wish you wouldn't be so hateful over there.
I know. But basically what she was saying is that the women that she's friends with that are married, they didn't get married to be gold diggers.
Right.
They married guys who didn't have a pot to piss in.
Right.
That's basically what her point was.
Sure.
She drops in the slur very casually while wearing a patterned apron and cracking pepper. Following the incident, Gaddis's employer, Rofe of the Carolinas, which provides home health services for the elderly, announced its decision to let her go in a statement. A newly hired employee made inflammatory remark. It wasn't inflammatory. Remarks on her social media that do not align with the values and the beliefs of our company. We want to make it clear that these sentiments are not representative of our organization, and we do not condone or support such behavior.
That's right.
The statement continue, adding that it's owned and operated by African-American, female, and immigrant-owned businesses.
Oh, well, in that case, shut up. Stop giving these fucking people, like, some sort of status because of what color their skin is, you fuck.
Right. Gaddis also commented on her job departure in a flippant tweet. Oh, no, I just got fired. The social media star then posted a follow-up video. A recent video of mine seems to have upset members of a certain community. She just said a certain community, the Swedes, I think.
Okay.
The backlash prompted her to do a soul search, she said, but even after her internal deep dive, she said she still couldn't find a care.
At least she looked.
Yeah. Gaddis' recent post reflected her lack of remorse.
Oh.
If my freedom of speech is taken, then they'll be coming for yours next, she wrote in a post. In another, she remarked, thanks, Black community, for helping to launch my new career in the conservative media. You all played your role well, just like the puppets that you are.
Dude, that so reminds me of Kumia. Did you see Kumia? I know you didn't. Kumia posted on Twitter. It just says, thank you, Black Twitter. And he posted his earnings from Twitter.
Oh, yeah, I know.
He's making $1,200 a week.
Yeah. He's been talking about it on his show. He said, just from my Twitter, he goes, I'm making my car payment.
Yeah, he's making more than that. He's making $1,200 a week.
Yeah.
And he literally posted in his post, thanks, Black Twitter.
Yeah. As of Wednesday morning, Gaddis boasts 84,000 followers on X, where she's been reposting supportive comments of the original clip. She posted a tweet containing a screenshot showing her that her TikTok account was suspended alongside the caption, convicted wrongfully just like Trump. Gaddis appeared on the right-wing InfoWars show War Room, where she said that she has always been super conservative. Gaddis divulged that she recently decided to make a short video about the stuff that we all think, but a lot of us are too afraid to say out loud. In the same interview, she claimed victimhood is very profitable for saying that there's a lot of money in racism in this country. On Wednesday, she recycled her own words while asking for conservative groups to financially back her posting, looking for a sponsor for the AFPAC and Turning Point because I'm a broke-ass nigger. All right, so there's a couple of clips in that article.
Yeah, I found the video.
I
found the video. Present, share. Where you at here?
How dare she say that?
All right, here we go. And
so a recent video of mine seems to have upset members of a certain community, and all the backlash just really made me, just really do a deep dive, like do a soul search. And after all that, I still couldn't find a care.
You're going to call us racist? You're going to call us potential Timothy McVeighs? Fuck you. War.
wow.
Did you find the one where she said it originally right there?
This one?
Yeah.
That's just a picture.
Oh, well, is there a video somewhere in that?
Oh.
Where you can find the video where she actually said that?
Let's see. Paste and go. This is a picture too.
All right.
Yeah, that's a picture. Fuck. What's going on with this shit? Eventually, I'm gonna get you to stop with this fucking Yahoo. That's all there is.
That's it.
There's
They must have took the video off of there.
Yeah, I guess they took it down, but
Yeah. But yeah, that got got everybody all up in arms and all upset.
oh well. Fuck them.
Just so upset
Yeah.
because she was just being silly. Like, you can't say that.
Yeah. Well, good on her for fighting back and not apologizing.
Then don't apologize.
That's right.
Exactly. So yeah, so she just did her thing, and yeah, whatever. So sue me.
Yeah, she don't care.
Oh, I found it. I found her video here. I'm going to shoot this over to you.
All right.
Forward to Chris Aiken. And the video is actually on this link, so you can actually see her original. And it wasn't hate-filled. She was just being silly in her commentary, the way that she said it. She wasn't talking. She was just saying that she's not a gold digger, and all her friends who are married, they're not gold diggers because they all married broke-ass niggers.
Language, Jesus.
I know, it's terrible. It's hate-filled.
Can't be saying those words.
It's hate-filled.
Words.
I know. Words hurt.
Is this it? Yeah. Here we go.
Everybody I know who's married right now, they're married to broke ass and they don't care. We don't give a about your money. I couldn't care less about your money, okay?
Got to bleep it out.
Yeah, well, got to protect people. Can't have them not feeling safe, Neeley.
I know. Got to bleep that out.
Yeah. Otherwise, they feel unsafe.
Because she casually used it. She just casually used it.
I felt her coming with a noose and a torch
and a burning cross.
I felt it.
I did too. It was hate filled.
And she's doing the Hawk 2 emotion with the hands too. I like that.
she's dressed like a little cute wife.
Yeah. She checks all the boxes in the Neeley camp, don't
Look
she?
at that. Look at that.
She's hard R. Obviously knows what to do with her hands.
Right.
Dresses like she's from the 50s. That is a Neeley broad.
There you go.
Only thing missing is the time machine to send her back 20 years.
Yep. Oh, and I got one more. One more, and we'll call it a day.
All right.
So this is what's going on in the city of Chicago.
Okay.
So I told you about the lack of law enforcement in Chicago since these Democrat administrations have taken over. Mm-hmm. Somehow they're trying to make crime go away. And the way that they're making crime go away is just not reporting it.
Yeah. Well, that's a good idea.
The idea here is because what is being proposed is if you get pulled over for a traffic violation, say your registration is out of date or got a tail light out or you did something wrong in traffic. Well, if you get pulled over at a traffic violation, let's say you get discovered with a illegal firearm or find a brick of cocaine or something in the car, you can't be prosecuted for that because that's not the reason you got pulled over.
Seems reasonable.
Yeah, so the cops just need to let them go. If they find something illegal on them during the traffic stop, you just need to let them go because you pulled them over for an expired tag. You didn't pull them over for that brick of cocaine in the back seat.
So the best thing you can do if you're moving heroin across state lines is to speed so that you get stopped for a not for drugs.
Well, that's interesting you use that analogy. So the city of Chicago also has what they call a no pursuit policy now.
Oh, good.
So if you break the law and you speed off in your car,
right,
they're not supposed to pursue you.
Oh, that's good.
Because it poses a
safety threat.
A safety threat to the community.
Right.
So if you pull a bank robbery and you speed off in your car, they won't chase you.
Okay.
So that's in Chicago. That is in the state of Illinois, the communist state of Illinois.
Right.
Here in Indiana, it's a different state, different laws, different jurisdiction, different viewpoint of how the law is handled in this state. A high-speed pursuit in Indiana took an unexpected twist when the alleged engagement ring thief, David Juarez, 34, decided to offer law enforcement an impromptu lecture during the chase.
Oh, good.
Juarez reportedly gestured out the window, boldly stating, "Because I was trying to tell you, you're not supposed to pursue me."
Okay.
So he robbed a jewelry store. He's being pursued by the police, and the whole time he's like gesturing out his window like they're supposed to stop.
Can't get me.
Leaving the officers bewildered on Interstate 65 through Boone County. The daring escapade began when Juarez purportedly swiped an engagement ring from K Jewelries in Lebanon, Indiana, setting off a frantic chase that involved multiple law enforcement agencies. The pursuit gained intensity as the suspect allegedly collided with a Thornton police car, adding to the dramatic sequence of events. As officers closed in on Juarez, he extended his hand out of the vehicle window, signaling to the pursuing police. When questioned about his unusual behavior, he allegedly justified it by reiterating, "Because I was trying to tell you, you're not supposed to pursue me." The perplexing statement added a surreal layer to the already extraordinary situation. Following a successful box-in maneuver by the law enforcement, Juarez was apprehended and identified as a 35-year-old resident of Chicago.
Of course.
The stolen engagement ring, its value undisclosed by the police, was recovered. The legal aftermath awaits Juarez, who now faces a slew of charges, including felony theft, criminal mischief, and resisting law enforcement. Additionally, he is charged with multiple misdemeanors, ranging from possession of marijuana and reckless driving. Curious incident prompts reflection of the complexities of high-speed pursuits, especially in light of the new Indiana law regulating such actions. The law emphasizes that careful consideration of public safety risks and the necessity of immediate apprehension, factors that the law enforcement must weigh in deciding on whether to engage or not.
Okay.
The pursuit, which involved Thornton Police Department, the Tippecanoe County Sheriff's Department, and the Indiana State Police, concluded with officers safely slowing down and boxing in the suspect's vehicle. David Juarez's unexpected lecture during the pursuit will likely remain a memorable footnote in the peculiar chronicles of criminal escapades. So thanks, Chicago. Thanks for giving people the idea that, well, you're not supposed to chase me.
We're doomed.
Yeah.
We're just doomed. We know it. It is what it is. We're just doomed.
Yep. And then the aldermen, Chicago has what they call aldermen in various precincts and stuff. Well, now there's a few aldermen out there that now will not report crime statistics from their precinct now.
Oh, that's good.
Because it shines a bad light on minorities and the what do they call them? Underserved?
Shut the fuck up. You know what? If those minorities weren't committing the crimes, it wouldn't cast a bad shadow.
Right, of course.
Fucking idiot.
Well, the thing is if you don't report it, it doesn't exist, right?
Yeah, apparently not. Look at how low our crime stats are.
That's exactly what they're shooting for.
Fucking idiots. And then they'll run on that.
See, crime is dropping in the city. You don't see the crime stats that we used to have.
And they'll run on that too.
Yeah, of course. Look, we reduced crime by 15%.
And people in Chicago are already stupid as fuck because otherwise they wouldn't keep electing these fucking morons.
Right. So that's how you get rid of the crime. You just don't report it.
That's a good plan. And
then if you see crime, you don't pursue it. And then if you so if you don't pursue it, you don't see it, you don't report it, it doesn't exist. It just goes away.
It's not a crime.
Just goes away.
It's Mad Max.
Just like that.
Yep.
So anyway, I just thought you'd find that interesting.
No, I don't. I hate it. And
I hate it too. But what I'm saying is I just thought it was funny that this guy from Chicago thinks the same laws apply in Indiana. And he's trying to tell the officers, hey, you're not supposed to pursue me.
I would like to see my niece come home for a weekend, the same weekend that a nuke goes off in that fucking awful city.
Yep.
That's what needs to happen in Chicago.
Sure.
Just a nuke.
Just wipe it out.
Just get rid of it. And Sal drinks so much that he wouldn't be killed, so he'd be okay. He'd be pickled anyway.
Right. All right. Well, I think that's going to wrap up the show.
Yeah, that's enough.
It's more than enough.
More than we should have given these motherfuckers.
Yeah.
That's right.
All right. Well, again, I appreciate everybody who's tuned in as always. Thanks for your patronage and hanging out with us, and those of you who support the show. And speaking of supporting the show, Tuesday night, Chris, tell them what they're going to tune into.
They're going to tune into the always great movie Birdemic, featuring myself, apparently you, and Count Cracula will be hosting it. I've seen it before. It is a cinema. How it didn't win the Academy Award, I don't know. It's so good. So Birdemic coming on Tuesday. ClassicMetalShow.locals.com is how you can sign up to be a member to watch it.
Yeah.
So come watch it with us on
Tuesday. If you're not a member, you can't see it.
That's right. Tuesday, 9 p.m.
Right.
Be there.
Absolutely. All right. Well, I'm gonna leave you fellas and gals, guys. I'm gonna leave you with a UFO tune.
All right.
This one was requested by Henry Lee Summer.
Okay.
And he wants us to end with a song called The Writer.
Okay.
This comes from the Mechanics release from 2009.
Cool.
It's a 1982 release, but it was remastered in 2009, rather.
Can't wait to not hear it.
You're not a UFO fan?
No.
No? Okay.
Really
I like some of their
special.
stuff.
They're right. I mean, I don't hate them, but whatever.
All right. Well, we're going to get out of here. We will be back next Saturday night, and we'll have an in-studio observer, perhaps.
You will?
Yeah.
Who?
The lovely Taylor.
Oh, she don't count. She's a fucking pussy that won't get on the fucking screen.
Maybe I'll get her to get on there. We'll see.
It won't happen. She'll. You can say that all you want. She's a fucking coward.
I'm
calling her out. Coward.
All right. So we're going to get out of here. We'll see you on Tuesday and then again next Saturday. So this is Neeley along with my very good friend
Chris Agan.
We're gone.
See you, kids.
You see all the commercials for online gambling, but you're afraid to try them because you just don't want to lose, right? Well, play with the house's money. Right now, sign up with FanDuel at fanduel.cnspn.com and get $15 of free bets just for using our link. Sign up today at fanduel.cmspn.com and get $15 worth of bets on FanDuel. Be responsible and play